So I developed the IFS model and have used it a lot with families and in helping parents parent, and have some ideas about that. One has to do with what we call legacy burdens and how the parts of us that tried so hard, the managers inside of us that tried so hard to get us to behave so our parents would love us, often take on our parents' energy to try and get us to do that. And so they are often called the inner critics because they took on our parents' voice when they were critical of us in their effort to shame us into behaving so we wouldn't be hurt by our parents. So they've done that to us throughout our life. And they also don't like the parts of us that our parents didn't like, and have tried to exile those parts. And then along come our kids, and there's what I call a law of inner physics that goes something like, when someone acts like one of your parts, you'll relate to that person in the way you relate to that part of you. So if your kid acts like a part of you that you've come to exile or have contempt for, then that manager that carries all the parents' energy and the contempt will go after your kid. If you've exiled your rage and your kid has a tantrum, then you'll do what you do inside to your kid around rage and so on. And that's how it all gets kind of passed on generation to generation. So when I'm working with parents, mainly I'm just trying to help them find the parts that react so strongly to their kids when their kids do various things, and follow those trailheads, and inevitably that takes you to their exiles, and then heal those exiles, and then they can be with their kids when they're vulnerable and stay in self. So this all leads back to the concept of self-led parenting, so that in the face of your kid doing something that is triggering, you can notice the parts that get triggered, get them to step back and keep your heart open, and keep all those C words qualities in how you relate to your kid during that time. And then ideally you go away and you follow the trailhead of the trigger and you heal the exile, and now you don't get triggered even. You can just stay in self.